curious thing your presence is. I had not expected your shadow to be cast in my corridors for some time yet still. You are back much sooner than anticipated. Craning your head around as the serpent does before a venomous strike. Onsem Trotevir. Step closer, Roaugur. Bring yourself into the candlelight. You are not yet ready to speak within the shadows. They see too deeply. Okulu esti. You seem labored. A harsh night, I assume. Your studies have progressed well, then. Indeed. Willpower sustains, and its failure is a fall from doubled heights. The living have such a habit of letting small things break them. Now, what manner of visit is this? I had not expected you back so soon. Perhaps come to check up on your mentor, Ogir? Shall the old wraith Curio bring out his finest dinnerware? Perhaps some tea and cakes. I thought not. An academic inquiry, then. I see. Sit, then. We will have our talk. You have finished the tome that was loaned to you. How curious. You have had possession of it for naught but a fortnight hence. And already you have stripped its pages of their secrets. Fascinating. I do not doubt the hunger that you have for knowledge, Ogir. You have indeed done well in your studies. Quite adept for the short time you have studied under my tutelage. The arcane manifests as it will, and it seems to take the path of malediction within you, Ogir. Drawn towards the more esoteric arts. Munga periculosa. You cast jinxes, hexes, and curses with a practiced hand, quite naturally. Impressive. For one who does not feel the call to the invisible black. A shame that you were born to Anthem instead of my homeland. Yet, you have found your way here in spite of that. This mix is a stubborn one. The voice demanding constant attention. Lend your hands for a moment, will you? Turn the release valve. Not too far. Slowly. The mixture must be carefully filtered through the crystalline layers, or the infusion will not take. You feel how it is working, yes? How the change happens. Bonding, breaking down, compounding, changing one aspect for another. The physical breaking down, made into something magical. When it is seen that way, it is a small wonder that curse magic is so often inextricably linked to the practice of alchemy. Quite the oddity compared to the more traditional forms of the arcane, reliant on the materials of the physical world to fuel effects within the magical one. There are many that believe curse magic to be a subset of older druidic magic. For this reason, yes, of course. I apologize. It is rare for the chance to speak so freely of such things. Alas, you have something you wish to discuss. Trivia from an accursed specter are no doubt overshadowed by your wants, my apprentice. Terro continua. Speak your piece, Ugir. I see. Hoping to acquire another tome. The next piece of study, yes? That will prove difficult to procure. Yes, because as it stands, there is no more to learn. Intra diver, apprentice. You have scoured every tome, manual, and page about the art of cursecraft that exists within the halls that I hold stewardship over. And beyond them, little remains. The truth is, as it lies, curse magic is not taught widely at all, in any place. Many of the books in my possession were written by former students of mine, and are only a few decades old. And yet, they still remain as the largest collection within the Institute. Though, it is not enough to continue your training. I am sorry, Ogier. It is a shame. I know that you were eager to find a type of magic that you were very skilled in. One that fit you better than the standard teachings. It is why you delved into my forgotten corners of the archives in the first place. You have the taste for the esoteric, a dark well to drink from for most. But, unfortunately, that well has run dry. There is simply no more material to learn from. My apprentice, no despair. You already knew that the art of cursecraft that I teach is not well received within the Institute. It is simply the way of things. The Directorate does not tend to prioritize this type of magic. It is too ingrained in the mundane, too reliant on non-magical skills to teach in an arcane academy. That is what is claimed. Far from official doctrine. But Magos extremism is alive and well in Anthem. And such things tend to tilt the scales in favor of the purely arcane schools. Something is always held above another. The healthy are above the infirm. The powerful soar higher than the destitute can hope to. Even my usefulness to the Institute as a custodian to texts and lore they would want buried is held above my desire to discover my true name and finally escape the fate of the nameless to become whole enough to serve Vanite in the way they meant for me. And to Neregiama, I was even given the name Curio here. An insult born of convenience. Unfortunately, my apprentice, societies are resistant to change. And I do not foresee change happening in a time convenient to your wishes. Da exista Ticale. Something else that you could try. A new path to take. A long time ago, before I was placed within these walls, I served the captain of a great Ebenmeyer vessel. A blessed vampire of my country. They were seeking a rare and fabled treasure. Lost knowledge waiting to be claimed. Needless to say, we failed to find it. But I managed to keep safe the map. Though, in the many long years I have kept hold of it, I could not read it. Cannot make sense of it. I cannot leave this place, Uger. But perhaps if you were to take the map, you could uncover its secrets and claim the prize that it hides. This is the way forward, my apprentice. But I must warn you. Should you choose to pursue this, there is no doubt that many will turn against you for it. Users of curse magic and so-called dark alchemy are disliked in the civilized parts of the world and hated in many others. To many, you will be viewed as an omen of sorts. Oh, and bless them. You will find that blame shall be laid at your feet for every failed harvest, or ill turn of the weather. No matter if that is within your power or not. It is a solitary life those of us that practice these baleful arts lead. You are used to this solitude, yes. Yet the world is much bigger than you know. Full of things that you have no reference for. The Institute will not fund this endeavor. It will be done without understanding or authorization. The label of dark magic is enough to stay the hand, it seems. Understand this, Ugir, my dear apprentice. Should you accept this quest, it will succeed or fail by your own hand. And the journey will be precarious at best. Make certain that you understand the gravity of this task. I did not think that it would dissuade you. So hungry for more, my students tend to be. Very well then. I will pass this burden on to you. I hope that you are able to bear it, lest secret knowledge be lost again. The map. Yes. There. Take it, my apprentice. Do you have it? I must hear you say it. Forte buon. Now, go. You have preparations to make.